We are currently in Palmdale, just north of LA, and we are headed into Death Valley. The reason we're going through there is we are headed north up to Yosemite because I have a tent site booked for tomorrow night, and it is the last campground in Yosemite that's open, and it is the last night you can camp there this year. It's currently October the 11th. So plan now is to head up into Death Valley, complicated by the fact that there was some flash flooding last month. So the main road north-south isn't there anymore. So we're going to have to skirt up to Ridgecrest, north of here, into the west side of the park, and then kind of follow along the edge of the park. That is at least the plan, but for now I'm trying to do the smart thing and download some offline maps, because I think for the next 2 days we will be in several areas where a phone will not work. We are currently in Mojave. Train just took 20 minutes to go by. Extremely windy, and there is a massive wind farm behind us. It's got to be 500 turbines or something. But yeah, almost took the door off the car when I opened the door. And we are about an hour and a half from LA, and you can see how quiet it is. Definitely evidence of flash floods and water been flowing here recently, but they managed to clear this road. I'd say we're probably seeing 1 car per mile, something like that. I guess there's no engine here, it's just the carriages. Okay, so that was slightly unsuccessful. There's definitely been flooding here. You can see the mud. This car has got 4-wheel drive, but not the clearance to get through the worst of it. And I should have known when I saw the guy with the Bronco airing down his tires. Although he wasn't sure what this was going to be like. So, we are not going to make it to the Trona pinnacles. There's weird rock formations behind me. Wow, look at that. Back to the washboard again. After the train, there is some bits where you're going to need the clearance. Oh, okay. And it's been, I think it's had rain over there as well, but yeah, you should be all right. Okay. I'll figure out if I see it again. Take care. We are in Trona at the only store, I think. Picked up some more water. Already having problems with GoPros. The Mini does not want to connect to the Bluetooth. But simple enough to reach it. Right, just a note that there is no cell phone service here. You may be able to make an emergency text via satellite if your iPhone is one of the newer variety, but I think we've got to the point where we're gonna turn on the Garmin InReach. Just on the off chance we end up breaking down on one of these small roads. Also, it'll we don't have a map because that would run off the phone. The offline map doesn't seem to behave, so we're also going to use this just to track where we've been, so we can backtrack if we need to. It's been about half an hour, pretty much just in a straight line on the valley floor. Temperature's about 90 degrees, and in half an hour I've seen 1 car. No park rangers, no trucks, nothing like that, just 1 car. Slightly worrying. No one in front, no one in the mirror. We are alone out here for now. Wind's picking up again. So we're just going over the pass on the west side of Panamint Springs. Should bring us back to, I guess, California 14 and into Lone Pine, and then probably Bishop. It's just too windy right now to think about camping in Death Valley. I mean, it's quieter here, but the campground is way back there. It's beautiful up here with these small Joshua trees. Again, very quiet traffic-wise. But yeah, down in the valley, the inside of the car is covered in sand. Cannot complain about the view, though. We just stopped in Bishop, California. It's the biggest town in the area, to try and top off the fuel and get a room to stay. Turns out something's going on. So there isn't a hotel room available in Bishop. Now, there was a place 50 miles as the crow flies, but it turns out that's to the west. That's a 6-hour drive. So I have booked a room in the nearest place that had one available, and that is maybe Henderson, Nevada. So we're driving another 115 miles into Nevada, and I'm guessing we have to go over a pass as it's getting dark. We'll see. So we are leaving the town of Hawthorne, Nevada, which is where we ended up because Bishop was full. I think Hawthorne, we're at about 4,000 feet. It was a 120-mile detour at night. I didn't get to see a lot of the scenery. But we got here. They have America's largest ammunition store is here, and a casino. But their kitchen was shut at about 9 o'clock last night. The pizza guys across the street, they agreed to stay open for a few extra minutes and serve me some food, enough for, I would say, 4 people. But all's well. It is 48 degrees outside. It was 3 Celsius when I woke up. And now we are headed, thankfully not on the same road, to Lee Vining. So I believe we are going over the mountains that are in front of us. There are some other issues. The weather has changed in Yosemite. And we have a winter storm warning for tomorrow. They're saying by tomorrow afternoon, all cars may require snow chains. So we're going to go see if there's a ranger who's working or a volunteer and see what they say. At the very least, we'll get into the park and have a look around. We're approaching Mono Lake, and Lee Vining would be about 20 miles from here. We are back on the California side. The pass over here was 7,500 feet. Temperature now 34 degrees, so it is hovering around the freezing mark. Cars giving warnings about look out for ice, but there's no water on the road, thankfully. Coming off the lake, which looks massive. But Lee Vining, probably the last place to stock up on fuel, especially because there's a government shutdown, so I don't know if the fuel station in the park will be open. So we're going to top off the fuel, we're going to find some firewood, I'm going to put on more clothes, and we're going to investigate the campsite, but I want to go talk to a ranger. hopefully there's a volunteer working, and get their impression, because it's going to be below freezing tonight, and it will start snowing in the morning. Mid-morning is what they're saying right now, but the forecast has been getting worse by the day. It may be a case that we've got some animals on the road. Some carrion, maybe. There we go. We already hit a bird last night. I found the remains of it in the fog lamp. That looks like a rabbit. We also nearly hit a rabbit last night as well. But let's go check out the lake. As you can see, I have acquired more clothes. Well, I didn't go buy them, I brought them with me. We are just at Mono Lake, which is closed off because of a fire this summer. I think there's another exit road further around that we'll try and find. And then we'll head into Lee Mining, we'll top off the gas tank, and then we will go up to Tioga Pass entrance and see if there's somebody to talk to. Oh, snowplow's already coming out. It's a bad sign. Okay. It is absolutely stunning here. Wow. A lot of rock falls. A lot. Even the moon's out. But, and where are we? 8,000 feet, 44 Fahrenheit. Well, which I think would be an okay temperature to camp at, but I gotta double check it because I think it's gonna be 20 something Fahrenheit tonight. It's gonna be below freezing. And I'm up here with a cheap 3-season tent. We shall see, but at the very least I'm gonna explore the park and figure out if we have to come out on the east exit to be able to get back down to Independence and Lone Pine. Because there's no way I'm going to Sacramento or Stockton after seeing this. So we've just been through the Tioga Pass entrance. There was no one there. Apparently you pay on the way out. So nobody to really ask any questions. I'll see if I've got service. I'll check the weather again. The Garmin, the InReach, I can get a weather report from that. That's what I'll do. For now, just going to drive into the park and take a look around. I used the InReach to pull up the weather for tonight and tomorrow. Obviously the campground might be 500 feet up or down from where we are now, but the high today is 50 degrees. Very nice 50 degrees with this, not a cloud in the sky. The problem is the low tonight is 17 Fahrenheit. In Celsius, I'm going to say minus 10. I don't think I want to camp in a 3-season tent at minus 10. I think the decision may have been made. Tomorrow's forecast, I forget the high, the low is 23 Fahrenheit, so again, a chunk below freezing. I think we have to get off this mountain today and get somewhere lower and somewhere below Mammoth, because I suspect they've got weather coming to them too.